He doing a damn good job.
He definitely is.
Like, if you really research, you really can't be mad at him. If you do true research about what's going on, you really can't be knocking what he's doing.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, the stimulus thing is good. No other president has put money directly into people's pocket like that. Like, nobody has. Man, this
Obama.
nigga. Who?
Obama.
Nigga, he was sending out Obama paychecks, nigga?
Obama did stimulus before. What are you talking about?
Who got it?
I don't know why you didn't.
During Obama's presidency, nigga?
Yeah. When we had a recession, stimulus check came out.
For everybody?
Yes.
And how much was that bitch?
It depends how much you worked and everything.
Yeah, they just arrested the dude who apparently filmed Ahmaud's murder.
Wow.
They arrested him. They arrested him for murder.
Yeah, that's good, as they should. Even though it's weird because like his video is what like kind of got the case redid the right way, but at the same time he was filming with the intentions of justifying the murder. You know what I'm saying? He was filming on some.
I hate people that defend that. I really like when Justin defended that. That really made me some type of way because I know why Justin defended. Justin hates when motives are when agenda is pushed, and I get that, but that wasn't the right move because that was out of line. Defending that. At the end of the day, this vigilantism of killing that man was out of order. Should have never been killed. 100%. I don't care. And he was like, well, he was in a place like, bro, people walk in the wrong spots all the time. People be like curious. That's a common thing. And when they cornered him and everything else, he was running. That's when you call the police. All right. We have a system in order to do things right. He was out defending that, trying to point out all these little inconsistencies, like, well, he wasn't judged. I don't care. He deserved to die. And anybody that defends that is really just trying to be what's it called when you're trying to be argumentative? Contrarian. You're just trying to be a bitch ass contrarian. I don't even like to cuss on here, but that's what you being. I hate that. That makes my blood boil because you know what? Those same people, when I got beat up by the police for no reason, try to be a contrarian to me, and I was like, I didn't do nothing wrong. You just really just arguing with me on something that really got out of hand. I ain't about that. All right.
Well, I mean, I think we still should. Have we gotten an autopsy back to figure out what kind of drugs was in Ahmaud's system or anything?
Like it matters, right? Like it matters.
I'm just covering all the bases because this is what they bring out every time. So
it's just
released a video of him
2 months later,
allegedly shoplifting 3 years ago.
Like out of line.
No, I saw some video where I think they tried to like arrest him some other time, like a couple years ago. Yeah, all that does for me is just shows that he could have been a target. I don't know why.
People
would be, but like they do shit like that. They do shit like that whenever they target people. They just keep fucking with you over years and years.
You saw when we was arguing with Justin and everything, and Justin was trying to sell that, and I was like this. I was like, all right, tell me the Georgia law. Did they have it? Was they in their citizens' right to kill him? Justin was like, no. Then I was like, all right, even if it was yes, that means we need to change Georgia law. That's what it comes down to.
That's what I was talking about.
And he was just, I was just like, I hate that. Y'all out of line. Oh, well, he was in a jogging outfit. I don't care. I want to get in those little things to take away the fact that somebody lost their life.
None of that shit justifies murder, my nigga. Like
it never does. If Ahmaud ran up swinging and trying to fight them, and dude had a gun in his hand, like boom, I shot him, and he was swinging on me first, like Ahmaud, but nobody gonna do that. He didn't have no gun, so he's like, I gotta run.
Look, if we want to go off of laws and what's lawful, it's lawful to marry a 14-year-old in the state of Texas.
What?
It is. We went over this.
Yeah.
We went over this.
I brought that up. I was like, if you want to go by the law, I was like, if you see a dude walking down the street holding a 14-year-old chick's hand and he kisses her in the mouth, if he got the papers to prove it, there ain't shit you can do about it. I think that's wrong, but if you want to go off of the law, I can't really do shit about it. That's what it is. What it is. I can't call it. He's not a pedophile.
I'm not. Yeah,
like we'll go off of law. If my wife gets out of line, I can kind of whoop her ass if I feel like it.
Oh yeah, there used to be a law. Like law doesn't equal right, and people get that so confused.
But by law standards, they come to my house. Was she acting up? She was acting the fuck up. She need to go back to her cage.
It's still legal in Texas to hang people for stealing horses.
Wait, it's legal
You
or
should be
illegal?
scared of fucking horses.
Legal.
Legal.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's where it gets crazy. You can get shifty with shit like that, like stand your ground. I could be like, hey, nigga, you want to go ride my horse? Yeah, let me ride your horse. Hey, nigga, get off my horse. What? All right, I gotta hang this nigga. Where you going?
He didn't get off my horse. I gave him 3 seconds. Like there's so many like. And here's the thing I don't want to see, and I hate every time. Do not be like, we need to take care, not have guns and everything else. At the end of the day, it comes down to responsibility of people. We need to change the mentality and culture because at the end of the day, everybody can have a gun. It's been proven in statistics about places that have open carry don't have many gun violence compared to a place that's locked down like Chicago.
Because here's the thing, bro. One person pull out their gun, then it just turned into a fucking rumble match. It just turned into a fucking Slayer match, bro. Just death match. Like, all right, you got your gun out, I got my gun out. Who's gonna win today? Who's gonna win? No.
People getting upset over things like that.
You're far less likely to do a shooting if people gonna be shooting back.
True that.
You don't want that kind of smoke, literally.
People so ignorant. Like I just be chilling and I be seeing the dumb things. Like this whole anytime it's over a race issue and a mask issue now, it's so dumb. Like I just be chilling. Like people be asking me, don't you care about COVID? And I'll be like, I stay in the house mainly. I keep a mask on me, but I know how to take care of myself. The only reason I keep a mask on me is somebody act weird. Be like, I hope you wash your hands. I'm not a dirty person. I've been washing my hands. What you mean? Like I hate them.
I hope you brush your teeth, you shit breath dummy.
Yeah, like bro, I've been washing my hands. I've been like, I keep to myself. I never was that person in the store. Let me just touch everything. That was never me. Let me cough. Nah, bro, I've been dabbing when I cough. Like I've been
videos of all them Karens coughing when people try to ask them to put on masks and stuff like that.
Privilege, bro. Every time white people get a slight inconvenience, they entitlement show up. That's how you know you get privilege. Slight inconvenience just throws up people like that. Mask equals slavery. Shut up.
So they're like coughing on people,
which is illegal now.
Yeah. They're like, there's a video.
Well, first of all, you shouldn't be spreading your germs on me anyways.
That should be assault.
It is. It's illegal now.
Okay.
I mean, like take COVID out the way. It's like, first of all, I don't want you. Why are you? Get the fuck out of here. What are you doing? Coughing on me? No. It's terrible. So we have people out here coughing on people and shit.
It'd be tripping. But one thing that's dumb that I see people is like everybody showing up at Ross. And I'm not about to go to like crazy busy places to stores and stuff.
What kind of sale Ross got going on to be generating that kind of line? Boy, it looked like grand opening. Black Friday.
Everywhere Ross is just popping off.
I just think I was like, I know shit opening back up, but damn, like, is there a sale? Like, why y'all like just Ross specifically? Like, what is popping in Ross right now? What am I missing out on? They got limited edition polo or some shit. Like, what's happening? What's going on in Ross?
People tripping and like everybody like, oh, you only care about money and all this other stuff, and it's like you don't I just look at it, people don't understand the situation, right? We don't know that much about this virus even now.
No,
there's too many inaccuracies, and people just be ignoring it. Well, is this, is that? Oh, weed helps, weed hurts. Like, bro, we don't know enough. Vitamin C, vitamin D. Black people dying.
Listen. Now they saying marijuana might help.
Yep.
I seen that.
And that news article's been blowing up. And I got stock in one of these fucking dispensaries. And oh boy, that shit went up today. I need that news. I need that story to break. I need that shit.
Everybody don't. Man, people.
That stock is.
The ignorance of people is crazy right now. The ignorance.
What's on your mind, Jesse?
It's ignorance, bro. These are so dumb. Like I look at Facebook. I just stay off of social media because they're so ignorant. I actually get on Twitter because I can control what I'm looking at, and I just see a lot of yo posts, a lot of other people posts. I'll be like, all right, you be saying realness. I'll be like, dang, you don't share my realness, but it's okay. It's on one way support. Nah, only if I say something to you. You don't even see me. You got me on unfollow Twitter. How's that?
That's not true, nigga.
Bro, everybody be just so dumb. And it's like, I can't stand it, bro. I really can't stand the amount of ignorance. Because it's all this fear mongering. right? Like it's fear mongering. It's been much fear mongering going on. And I've been looking at it like Africa, Sweden, a couple of other countries, they handle it pretty well. You know, but at the same time,
runs on fear. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true. But at the same time, we don't have a good healthcare system. So I understand America sucks with healthcare because since 2008, we still ain't got a better healthcare system. We do. We need a better healthcare system.
we do.
We really.
But we've been taught to think that our shit is like superior and everybody else shit fucking up.
I don't like the argument people make.
Hey, somebody in the comments said, "Hey, let me hit the Reggie."
Hit the Reggie.
Hit the Reggie.
Johnny, Puerto Rico.
Where Reggie? Where Reggie? I ain't seen him. I don't know who that is.
He said, "Let me hit the Reggie."
Nigga said the Reggie. Kick that nigga the fuck out of here, bro.
No, that's
disrespect. I'm just talking shit, dog.
Be honest with you, bro. You probably fuck with Reggie. He's pretty cool.
Fuck Reggie, nigga.
Wait, in Dallas, it's illegal to possess realistic dildos? Hilarious.
Say what?
In Dallas, it's illegal to possess a realistic dildos.
What? That's a crime?
Screams and lesbian.
What's up, black man?
I've definitely used a realistic one on someone in Dallas.
Bro, go somewhere. Look at this man with him 12-pack. What's up, black man? Looking real jacked over there.
Jay were living with John Henry.
Bro,
John Henry.
London look like he go to the gym and do that breakdance Terry Crews. He be
ask him why he did Ludacris like that.
Why
That was his cousin, man. That was fucked up.
He look like he pull up to women and be like, da 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 da, and I see you, da 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 da.
Glow sticks and everything.
Glow sticks
with the whistle. But yeah, man.
Wait,
have y'all noticed any changes in your cities since everything is kind of getting lifted off of lockdown? Y'all noticed any changes?
Ain't shit ever changed here, nigga. We been thugging. We failed to social. We got an F on social distances in Harris County because we was never scared. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't take no big ass damage neither. Like our numbers ain't.
I was gonna ask that.
Hey,
I was gonna ask.
Put two and two together. Put two and two together, man. We ain't this. We got an F on social
distancing grade.
Nikki Cross said, if no one had ever said,
what are y'all numbers looking like?
Nigga, even Trump was like, Texas is good down there because we good, bro. Like, that's what that's how you know it's a bunch of bullshit. Because
Texarkana got an F2, but there ain't much going on in Texarkana.
We was all like, man, fuck what they talking about.
Hey, you Nikki Cross said, if no one would have ever said it was a new virus from China, it would have just blended in with flu season. Isn't that what they called it this past fall? Hot respiratory disorder?
Everybody's like, I think I got it. I think I got something. Boy, you put that on a shirt. If you put I think I had it on a shirt, I feel like people just know what you're talking about. Or I got it back in November. If you put I got it back in November, you can probably sell that shirt.
That'd be hilarious. That'll be hilarious. We need to figure out what I was gonna say. The whole argument when it comes to like the whole healthcare system is like our system, if you need surgery, they'll get you in less than 2 weeks. If you have this other universal healthcare system, it can take like 6 months sometimes.
God damn.
But that's versus like you don't have health insurance, so you just deal with a nagging injury for years, you know?
Yes. Now I was gonna say that because a lot of people want to shit talk Canada's healthcare because it's free, and they say shit like, "Oh, you're gonna be waiting forever to get taken care of." Depends. So they see people in Canada's healthcare. You get you basically get your appointment based off of severity and what you got. So if you walk around with a splinter in your finger versus like a motherfucker with a heart attack, they're like, just because you came in before him, they're not gonna be like, all right, well, I know you're dying and shit. We really gotta take care of this nigga with a splinter. So
isn't that how they do it now though?
But people always make that argument. Everybody, they say, "Oh, the healthcare in Canada, yeah, it's free, but it takes forever." Like, it takes forever if you don't have anything severe. If you got severe shit, they're gonna push you through those fucking double doors and take care of you.
Here's also the dumb thing, and I know I've said it before when people are like, "Well, I don't want a socialist system and everything else," but it's like, but isn't the police system socialist?
Right.
we live in a lot of socialism. Yeah, we live in a lot of socialism already, but I've been seeing this for years. People keep confusing the characteristics of communism with socialism. And every time they say, I don't want socialism because blankety blank, I'm like, nigga, that's communism. I don't want that either. But I also, I don't feel like, I talked to Justin about this. I don't think that we need to go 100% capitalism or 100% socialism. We just need to find a healthier mix of the both.
Yeah. I mean, I hate to be that person, but looking at Sweden and how they handle things and how like some African countries handle things, but nobody want to talk about Africa unless it's negative. So my bad. Let me talk about Sweden. Look at how Sweden does things. They handle things like nothing shut down in Sweden. What Sweden did was if you were sick and elderly, they pretty much put you on lockdown and kept you away from people. But everybody else kind of continued normal life. And they pretty much was just going to let the immune system and body just kind of handle it, like normal flu, you know? Like, because at the end of the day, people like, I got an autoimmune disorder, which I understand, but like that still applies for every other disease in existence, and you still was going out.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, COVID is worse than a lot of other things, but COVID isn't the worst. No, by margin. You know?
Like I said, it could be Ebola where you bleed at your asshole and eyes a couple times.
That's why that shit worked.
Oh, no, it's something crazy.
And what?
You start bleeding out of spots you're not supposed to. Ebola.
Ebola? I thought you bleed out of your eyes. Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. You bleed out of random spots. I just can't remember the orifices, but you do bleed in places you ain't supposed to be fucking.
I'm ready to travel. I'm ready to travel, go around. I'm ready to travel with Melody. Are y'all gonna travel with me? Or y'all
niggas talking about Ebola and this nigga that made this nigga say he wants to travel. Which kind of shit is you on? No, I'm playing, but yeah, I'm down.
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah, because he wants to go.
My genetics is real. I'm sorry, you got frail genetics.
He's a missionary. He's trying to go get these
I got frail genetics. Clearly, I ain't got frail genetics, nigga.
Beans.
I've been fucking out here taking Corona baths, nigga. Still helping. No, I'm sorry, shit, but no, I'm good.
I'm ready.
I was staying in before this. So.
I'm ready to get this bread. The grind ain't never stopped, bro. No. You know, everybody tripping over little things, living in fear, and it's not like living in fear does not equate to being cautious, right? Like. There's still certain things I just, like I'm still going out there. Like I'm not gonna go to Ross when there's like 1,000 people in the store. I'm not gonna wait in line to Ross. I wouldn't do that anyway. That's dumb, right?
Yeah.
I'm ready for drama.
I already washed my hands because I'm not dirty.
What he say?
What he said?
He ready for drama.
He said he ready for drama. He looked like he'd been training for it.
I thought he said he ready for drama.
He looked like he ready for Mortal Kombat, bro. I got him. He got this defending mortal realm, bro.
Damn, for real?
You know, like I'm just still.
One of these days, I'm probably gonna have to hire London as security.
Yeah.
Like London, take care of him.
London don't look like super buff. He looked like once he take a jacket off, he get bigger. Like for some reason, once he releases the jacket, he just somehow bulk up. His shoulders now up here. He walk like this.
Oh my god, ridiculous, bro! I wouldn't have went in Ross that packed on a healthy day.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
What the fuck? I was like waiting behind 300 people in Ross. But anyway,
I'm down here.
Lockdowns are lifted.
Chilling, still
invested out there.
Anyway, other than COVID, we about to be some free men.
Fuck talking about COVID,
be some free men. We about to go back. We about to chill. We about to go wild. Hey, we about to like wrap Joe up in like a seatbelt and toss him into the club.
I got a good one for you. Who will win in a fight? All
right.
Jesus or Thor?
Jesus
or Thor? Okay, that's easy. Thor is definitely smacking Jesus.
No, Jesus. Jesus taking the devil.
Jesus not beating Thor in the fight.
Okay. Here's the thing why Jesus win, right? Like here's the thing. Thor is strong and everything else, but
you really believe Jesus will win?
No. Thor has a finite amount of stamina. You have to beat Jesus up for 3 days straight. You're gonna get wore out. And Jesus is gonna hit you. He gonna build that meter. He gonna keep taking hits. Thor ain't got the stamina.
Being who was just very in tune with God and could do certain shit.
He got beat up for 72 hours straight.
So if Thor comes straight down from the heavens and just land on with his hammer on straight on top of Jesus, you think Jesus gonna eat that shit? Really though?
First off, okay, Jesus, first off, gonna get up, regenerate. He has regenerative abilities like Wolverine. He
No,
does.
nigga, even when he came back from the dead, he had holes in his hands. Like it's like, look, I got the holes in my hand. That's how you know it's me.
Because it took 72 hours worth of beating.
Jesus' regeneration is non-canon.
It took 70. Can he fight him for 72 hours in the endurance game? Jesus, Floyd Mayweather, he taking the W,
bro.
In the endurance game.
It's
He Floyd Money Mayweather. You say Mike Tyson versus Floyd? Floyd is
Mike Tyson over Floyd. Easy.
Huh?
That's like without a question of a doubt.
Yeah, but they got body difference. We talking about two mythical beings. First off, Jesus taking it.
Jesus wasn't a mythical being. He really walked this earth.
I mean, so did Thor. So what you talking?
No, Thor didn't walk shit.
Play it on me now, brother.
Thor walked this earth? How you know he didn't?
Because he didn't, bro. Thor's a goddamn
also Jesus has all the abilities that God has, right?
No,
so
he don't, nigga.
How? Okay, so he just has pure regeneration.
If Jesus had all the
remember
abilities
whenever
God
Jesus
had,
died, God and Jesus they did the thing.
Omniscient, omnipotent. I'm what the fuck other word is. I'm the Pope. Yeah, I'm all of that shit. You
Oh
know
wait. Jesus can Jesus can predict the future, so Jesus can sidestep and see every move. He did do that. He knew Judas.
Did he do that?
He knew Judas would betray him.
No. That's not the truth. That's not the truth. Jesus doesn't got fucking certain night eye vision. He can just look at you and see what's going to happen. Jesus has to talk to God and meditate. We sticking to the canon, my nigga. When we only see Jesus see in the future one time, nigga, and that was when he was about to die. And he saw that shit by sitting under a tree and meditating overnight. It wasn't
Jesus
just
also healed people, so he can also heal himself.
Do you think Tupac did that?
Did what?
You think that's how he knew he was gonna die? You think he meditated and was like,
because he kept speaking that shit over and over.
Jesus can walk on water. Jesus can walk on water. He can regenerate.
Thor can electrocute water.
No, Thor has to have that hammer, which Jesus can pick up. And smack him.
Damn, he can pick the
and smack him. Jesus get that hammer, it's over.
Electrocute shit with it.
Huh?
He can't electrocute shit with it.
Bro, Jesus has regenerative abilities. He can walk on water.
He has never regenerated. Huh? And what story has Jesus regenerated himself?
He got beat up. Because remember, he had holes in his hands, right? Correct. He had holes in his hands. But he didn't have no other scars. He had no other scars. But he got beat up for 72 hours straight. No bruises, no scars. He didn't get
beat up for 72 hours straight, bro. They took this nigga.
Also, hold on, you gotta understand. You gotta understand, if he had only holes in his hands, he definitely got his feet nailed too, but they don't mention those holes, which mean they healed.
No, nigga, they do have the holes in the feet. We can't say that they healed just because he didn't mention it. It's because it's probably easier to say, look at my hands and look at my feet. You know what I'm saying?
All the depictions, Jesus looked normal and they beat up his face. He never looked. So you saying Jesus only can heal other people?
Of course he gonna look in the picture. Because who wants to go to church and pray this beat up, bloody carcass and dangling off of a cross? Nigga, no.
Jesus also can multiply objects into the same amount of matter.
Okay, that's his one cool power.
So if he catches Thor hammer, he can manipulate and have two Thor hammers. If you want to go, we can go.
If he catches Thor's hammer, which ain't gonna happen because Thor gonna bling and
no. If he throws the hammer, all Jesus gotta do is catch it.
Jesus ain't got the reflexes for that, nigga. Thor is a demigod.
Yes, he does. Jesus has
hammer is gonna launch like 100+ miles an hour, nigga.
Jesus has foresight.
Nigga, he has foresight when he meditates. He's not meditating mid-battle, bro.
What?
So we know the nigga can walk on water, so we can't drown him, and he can multiply shit. Big whoop, nigga. I'm sorry. Thor is dropping this nigga, bro. Thor gonna come straight from the sky. The heaven's gonna open up, and Thor gonna think, and Jesus gonna think God's talking to him. Oh, my Father.
Here's why Jesus
gonna drop down on this nigga.
Jesus can regenerate. He walked 40 days and nights with no water. Jesus walked and fasted for 40 days and nights. Nothing. No substance. It was perfectly fine. He regenerated himself.
That nigga was not perfectly fine. That nigga was struggling, nigga. The devil, which is basically an allegory for temptation, was like, hey, man, if you really all that, why don't you just feed yourself? You know what I'm saying? That nigga wasn't just cakewalking that shit.
But Jesus was beyond that because Jesus was ascended.
He was beyond that.
He was ascended.
But it wasn't no easy thing for him. You know what I'm saying? He's still a man. He's still a man. You say he's sweating. Nigga say he was sweating blood. That nigga was going through.
Also, Jesus got goons.
You say what?
Jesus got goons.
He got goons? Jesus do got some goons. I give him that.
Jesus
Them
got
niggas is for
goons.
real.
And they bout it. They about to swing. They like, hey, we jump around here. We don't fight fair.
Yeah, hey, Ronnie got a point. Jesus' team wasn't even 100% solid because one of his goons snitched on him and sold him out.
But Jesus knew that. Jesus said, one of y'all gonna betray me, but it's all good.
He knew that, and he still couldn't beat it, nigga. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
same thing happened with Nipsey.
Loki, nigga.
Same thing happened with Nipsey, huh?
Nah, fuck all that.
Nah,
They both got
yeah.
sketchy people on the sides. They both
Nah,
got
man.
Jesus taking the W, bro.
Jesus not winning against Thor, bro.
Y'all seen this big ass cross he drove?
Yeah,
Jesus picked up a big cross. Bro, Jesus was beat up and
Jesus ain't
carried the
fighting for
cross.
shit.
Jesus
He took more
has,
of that home.
bro. Jesus
had
and
power,
Thor,
he
they
would
can
all be
fight
like
for days,
defensive
bro.
power. Say
Come
what?
on, bro.
They can fight for days.
I'm gonna go with young Jesus on this one.
What?
What?
I'm gonna go with Jesus Almighty.
Yo, Jesus taking it, bro.
Almighty, dog.
Jesus Almighty.
Because
I'm
you
gonna
gotta
go with
think
the
about it.
J-Man. Because I'm a J-Man myself. You feel me? We all man
Also,
of the
wait. Hold up. This is also what Jesus did. Jesus was an alchemist. So Jesus also was an alchemist, right? And Jesus can do that without touching.
Yeah.
Jesus turned water into wine, so he was an alchemist. So
Nigga, that was
Jesus
one
can
thing
turn
he
his
did.
hammer. He can change Thor's hammer to something else. He
Nigga, no,
also
he can't.
can change, and if Jesus touches Thor, he can also give and take illnesses.
Thor's
Yo.
not sick. And Jesus ain't giving nobody illnesses. We never seen Jesus give no illness. Nigga, stop reaching.
But we
He
seen he
took
can
illnesses
take
away.
But we seen Jesus take illnesses away.
So he can't give them, nigga.
Hey, Jesus cursed a tree and it died.
Oh, damn, he did. He
That'd
did.
be fucked up if Jesus
London
was like,
did-
bro, you a dick, nigga.
What did London
London
say?
did.
Here go
London did
leprosy.
point.
And he just
Jesus
gave a nigga
cursed the fig
leprosy.
tree and it died.
He said he took what?
Jesus cursed the fig tree. He was hungry, and then
Thank
like
you.
he reached for some fruit, and basically like the tree ain't have no fruit. He was like, "You ain't gonna have fruit for me, nigga. Jesus of all people, nigga. Okay, well, you ain't never gonna have fruit." And
Jesus
cursed the tree.
taking the W. I'm trying to, bro, y'all sleep on me.
Nah, bro. he's
Hold
still not
on.
beating
He
you,
put a
bro.
base guy curse on a tree?
Yeah, he
Petty.
cursed the tree.
That's petty, man. That's petty.
Y'all seen that big ass cross he drove? Jesus with the win. Hey, somebody said Jesus gets the dub. Jesus getting the dub, bro.
Jesus is not getting the
Because
dub.
here's the
Bro,
thing,
bro.
Jesus don't have to touch things to curse it. So Jesus like that hammer withers. Your
That is-
armor withers. You're normal. Smack! You drown. Jesus
You
walks
already
off.
said.
Explosions. Michael Bay.
With it.
Jesus getting the dub, bro.
Oh man.
I
Well,
think Jesus getting the dub.
yeah, now that
Think about it.
Tell
now
me
that
if
with
he got
the
life
curse
power.
in the tree shit might give him the dub.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Jesus can regenerate. Jesus can, bro,
That nigga
Jesus
can't
getting
regenerate
Bro,
though. What
here's
are
the
you
thing.
talking about?
Here's the thing. Jesus getting the dub. He not only gonna beat Thor, he gonna regenerate him, beat him again. He gonna get multiple dubs.
You gonna
Right?
curse the hell out of him.
All right, man. Jesus might.
Then he
get the
gonna make
dub.
Thor the new disciple. Jesus with the dub.
Hey, Thor be a gangster as disciple.
He would, or he be about it. He'd be like, "Well, you got a problem here with Jesus?" Oh, I thought so. My bad. Ain't nobody
You got
stepped
problems
Mr.
with the
Christ.
Christ.
He's becoming the Christ by
Throw up that hammer.
You're right. It'll be a tyrant ass religion. Niggas wouldn't be happily praising God.
force or fear.
Right, for real though. It'll be
Every time
tyrant.
somebody be like, "Hey, we're gonna execute you, Jesus," Thor step
Who
aside.
win?
Hold up. Who you gonna execute?
Excuse me. Come again.
Hold
Come
on.
again.
Who win? Let's do another round. But who we gonna put together?
This is a wild thing right now. Y'all tripping. No,
I
we didn't
vote
do
Jesus.
for sure. Jesus
I
taking it.
voted Jesus. Okay.
Okay, well, I had to be convinced, but now that we've talked about, I think Jesus would get the dub. Now that we remember he can curse shit without putting his hands on it, you really can't get around that.
You kind of can't. All you gotta do is think it up in your head, like, man, fuck you. And then you just start withering. Man, fuck you, dog. But that's still petty and kind of scary. You know, he was that salty because he couldn't like get fruit from a tree, so he just killed it. That's
I always wondered
And
about
Thor-
that
and
story.
Thor
It's just so
saw
kind of
Well,
out
in
of
the
character
James
for him.
Jesus
Yeah,
just got
that's a
elemental
little-
powers, bro. Who else we said?
a little devilish. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little
I don't
evil,
know.
man. Jesus was tripping with that one.
Who the next one?
The tree was just like, I'm trying.
Who the next one we going for?
I don't know. I feel like Boosie and somebody else.
Oh, you going Boosie
Boosie's
or
not a fighter, bro. That's not a good one.
yeah, bro.
I mean, who will win? It could be a gunfight. I don't know.
Nah, bro. Pick somebody. Just pick. It can be mythical. It can be imaginary. Who?
I don't know who to pick.
Hey.
I don't know who to pick.
All I know is Jesus versus Thor is a good ass fight. I watched that.
That was
shit.
crazy. We really broke down these things and what they did. And the thing is, like, Thor is strong, and he
Yeah,
does the
I'm
thing,
okay.
but in Endurance game, like, it can't win against his magic.
Nah, I mean, yeah, Jesus got too many skills, man. I forgot he could do all that.
You really just thought Jesus was just normal out here.
I thought Jesus was gonna get smacked around.
Come back to me. I can't think. I cannot think right now.
Oh, man.
No, that would seem corny. I was gonna say who would win in a fist fight between Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos.
Anyway, who
Come
win
back to me.
the fight? Let's go with Joe being a realistic one. So let me go back into. All right. Have y'all both watched? Have y'all watched Hunter x Hunter or not yet?
No.
I'm like kind of through it. Man, I'm watching My Hero Academia, and god damn, bro, that might be the best anime. No. I take that back. That might be the best series, period, bro. It's like real talk.
Hey, let me just tell you this. This is how My Hero
Outside
goes.
anime and
It
everything?
starts off normal, like superhero, like Superman, really like light. Every season gets darker. This next season is the villain season, and it's so damn dark, and it keeps getting
You're
darker.
talking about 4 or 5.
I'm
Like
in the middle of
five,
season 4 right now, and I'm just like, bro, like this.
Bro, you got to the emotional
shit.
part. 4 ends on a hardcore part, but five gets so much darker, and
The
then
manga's
6.
out already?
Oh yeah, manga's pretty much on season 6.
Oh damn.
Hey, it's crazy. Season 6 is wild, but let's go with Deku, and let me think of another anime y'all have looked at. Like Deku. So season 3 and 4 Deku versus Gon before the Chimera arc.
Deku's definitely kicking Gon's ass, like without a fucking doubt. Like without a shadow of a doubt, nigga. Like that's not a fair fight at all.
Gone before which arc?
Before the Chimera arc.
So regular ass Gon, basically.
Basically, yeah.
No, nigga,
You
that's
can't
not a
turn
fair
into an
fight.
adult.
Have y'all made it to the Chimera arc?
They're both pretty
Nigga,
damn strong.
Hey, y'all
Midoriya
made it to
is
the
a
Chimera
fucking
Ant?
beast right now, nigga. I don't know. I'm in season 4, and Midoriya is like that nigga right now, bro. Like,
Oh well,
that
then
nigga.
let me go with let me switch it up. I'm trying to think what anime y'all watch. Don't watch me.
You
anime.
talking about shoot style Midoriya,
Oh
aren't you?
wait. Here we go.
That.
Yusuke versus Midoriya.
Ooh, Midoriya.
Actually,
Yusuke.
let me. What?
Wait. Full
Yusuke.
demon form, Yusuke.
Actually, let me change it.
Yeah,
All
I'm
Might
Yusuke.
versus Yusuke.
Who?
All Might. Max All Might. All Might at the peak.
Ooh.
All Might in his
Yeah, that's a real
prime
one.
before the stomach injury. All Might.
got him, bro. All Might got him. I ain't gonna lie.
Before,
I think All Might
before
might.
injury. Before injury, All Might.
Yo, All Might got him. All
I think All
Might
Might.
before the injury is damn near like fucking Goku on some shit. Like he's like early Dragon Ball Z Goku type shit.
Versus
He's like
Yusuke.
late Dragon Ball. So
Remember,
what?
Yusuke can pretty much shoot mountains too.
Yeah,
Mountains,
he can, but
nigga, he killed, bro. Yusuke killed a nigga that was going to blow up the planet by farting. That nigga was so strong. He's like, I can't really control my shit, nigga. That's why I don't be in Earth that much. I be in the demon world sometimes and shit. I can't be over here, nigga. Y'all niggas flimsy. Your dimensions are flimsy. They can't hold me. And then
Who y'all-
Yusuke murdered that nigga in hell. So
Who
I
y'all
don't
think?
know.
All Might versus Yusuke. Max All Might just walking
All
through.
Might. I'm going with All Might on that one.
Now remember, All Might at his prime was that dude. All Might
I'm
was
going with All
that
Might.
dude.
Yusuke isn't like honestly on the scale, bro. Yusuke at his peak, even with the demon form, I don't even think Yusuke could beat up motherfucking like I don't know. Yusuke, he was strong, bro, but he wasn't. I don't know, man. He wasn't fucking with All Might though.
Here's the thing. He was strong. They just never showcased it.
Yeah,
They
that's
never
true.
got a chance to properly showcase it because they rushed it.
Yeah, it did
But
kind
it
of
was
seem kind of
fun.
rushed towards the end.
It was because they were hinting at how strong they were by saying shit like, "I can't really power up here because my power bends space time." Like, nigga, that's broken. But you never got a chance to actually see it to feel it and be like, "Damn, this motherfucker really strong." You never got a chance to see it.
Yeah, but think about how strong All Might was when he was weakened.
I think they said a full powered All Might would still get stomped by Rock Lee.
Yeah, but
Hell
like no,
no.
he said, but he was talking about Guy Sensei. The Guy Sensei is next level. But Guy was,
That's what I meant.
but Guy was
Them gray
literally
niggas
the physically.
That's
Guy
what I
was
meant.
the physically the strongest person in Naruto. He was dubbed the physically with hands. Nobody touching Guy. Like with
I think they
hands.
said, his punches equaled nukes.
Guy
What?
literally punched a hole through the earth.
Yeah. Like one punch was literally the size, like the same blast radius of a nuclear explosion going off. He was stupid.
Guy at max power punched the hole through the earth. All Might never did that. So you can't even compare God
Because he
to.
ain't never felt the need to.
You don't need to compare God to All Might.
Good.
Remember, we saw a full United States to Smash punch kind of warped the city. Kind of.
What season was that?
What? Where he the United States to Smash, which he didn't do the whole city, but at the same time he wasn't like he was weakened. So you can assume full power All Might with United States Smash can warp a city at least.
Still don't got a good one.
Okay, Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson?
I've never seen Muhammad Ali fight, so I don't know.
Okay.
Ooh. I would say
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
I want to say Mike Tyson, but I haven't been.
Tyson.
You know, it wouldn't be fair because I need to see Ali fight. But I want to say Mike Tyson.
I'm gonna say Mike Tyson. I'm going Mike.
I can't even imagine a nigga beating up Mike Tyson, bro. Like, for real.
I mean, he took some L's.
I know he has, but shit, I can't imagine. I can't just see it in my brain. You know what I'm saying?
Mike Tyson is just. It feels so exciting to watch that motherfucker fight.
Oh yeah,
This
yeah.
dude's like, damn. A person can get to that level. I ain't gonna get to that level. It's far past time for me to get to that level.
The thing with Mike Tyson that made him so like Mike Tyson physically compared to boxers was at a disadvantage.
Yeah, he was shorter. He didn't have reach for shit.
He didn't have reach. He was shorter and everything else. So he brought people close, and so that was his whole thing, was to get close. And once Mike Tyson is in killing range, you're gone.
Yeah, that's the scale. Like once he is in where he needs to be, and he comes in doing all this shit.
Oh,
if y'all right here, and you're like, oh.
If y'all like watching animes, I'm gonna be real. Boxing animes be the shit. There's 2 boxing animes, and they go hard. Boxing animes go so damn hard. They go hard.
Names:
Megalobox and Hajime Ippo.
I just want to see some good fight choreography.
I'm trying to watch a couple other animes.
I need to go back and watch Dragon Ball. Every clip I see of Dragon Ball, they be having some good ass fights in that.
Bro, Dragon Ball, Goku was out here really learning martial arts.
Real shit.
Like Goku was just like, oh, that's how you do it, and copy dudes' moves.
The only reason why they don't get that shit in now is because they don't want to pay for the animation and shit. They be trying to rush shit.
The thing is, people
put
don't remember.
Put it out. Put it out. Put some out.
People don't remember in Dragon Ball, Goku, when he was a kid, he learned a fighting stance where he let himself fully open. And Goku would just stand like this, arms out, legs spread like open. He was like, he opened for every angle. What? I can, what? And so he would tackle, and Goku literally leaves himself wide open and would counter. His counter was to be completely open when he was a kid. And it was the wildest thing. Goku fighting stance was just like all out, like, come on, attack me. And he would counter you. It was some hard stuff.
This shit do be like spread the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Are you talking about that one stance that he normally takes, or is that another one?
No, because Goku then, as when he trained, he learned to do like the stance where he was fully guarded. And Goku did like a full guard stance and everything. But Goku trained enough, he just had fully open. Like he was just like, you attack me. Like Goku took down all of Russia in Dragon Ball. The world, Russia was taking over the whole world, and Goku defeated everybody. And Goku and Russia had hitters. They had a dude that can look at you and freeze you.
This nigga did have some fucking squad, bro. Some killers on the squad.
They had ninjas. And Goku took down the whole army.
What was the point of that saga, bro? Like what? The nigga wanted the Dragon Balls, the leader of the Red Ribbon Army, some shit?
Leader of the dude wanted the Dragon Balls and everything else. It started with I forget, it was some wild, like they were just taking over the world and they wanted Dragon Ball. And Goku was like, well, I gotta find a 4-star ball. And then he couldn't find it. And I think they had the 4-star ball, so Goku ended up gathering all the other ones. He's like, I need this ball. So I'm gonna smack you, or you gonna give me this ball. How are we gonna do it? And Goku's like, all right, you gonna take these L's.
I mean, of course, everybody would jump at that. Because you're just like, man, you're just like a little fucking 11-year-old. Boy, shut your ass up. And then you get your ass beat by a fucking 11-year-old, and it's embarrassing.
And he dropped him.
I need to go back and watch that shit
Right.
because it always lose me during the Red Ribbon Saga. It just seemed kind of boring at first. It was like
No,
it was like
the Pilaf saga
after
is so
enemy after
boring.
enemy.
It is. Pilaf saga was very boring.
The Pilaf Saga was like kind of boring, but it was like it was setting the stage. So it was kind of cool. But then like I feel like the Red Ribbon Army went from like being adventurous. It was still adventurous, but it was just boring. It was like, a video game. Like you was just climbing up a tower and it was just boss.
Well, that was one of them. No, that was one of them. He had to travel the world to fight all of them.
I know, but still, it was like, nigga, what the fuck? We're like, it was like, it felt like there was no ending in sight to the shit. You know, when I was watching it.
I mean, that's because I think that's why it was like trying to say like how big the army was. But the thing about it was cool. In between every saga, you had a tournament, and that's what was Dragon Ball. In between Pilaf and Red Ribbon Army, there was a tournament. In between Red Ribbon Army and Piccolo, you had a tournament, and then at the end, it finishes with a tournament. And that was real dope. Like they had a full it made it feel like okay, each one we're gonna have a tournament and everything else. Like Dragon Ball was a tournament anime.
Yeah,
it felt like that. Kind of like Yu Yu Hakusho was like that too. Like it was a tournament anime, so you had tournaments and they were important. Goku, and the cool thing was Goku didn't win the tournament till the last one.
Yeah.
Goku, like Master Roshi had to beat Goku because he knew if Goku would have won, Goku would have been cocky. And he was like, I gotta humble this man. And Goku almost lost. The only reason Goku won was because of reach. Because Goku because Master Roshi was still taller than him, they both clashed with kicks. But because Master Roshi reach was still taller, he got the kick in a little bit more and took Goku out.
Yeah.
And Goku lost by 1 second. It was all about who could stand up, and Goku fell out. It was a hard ass.
Didn't Tien beat him next time?
Then Tien took the W. All because of how they got back to the stage. Goku had to like bounce off of something.
Hell no.
That's weak as fuck.
It's good, bro. This classic Dragon Ball was hard. It just felt like a really good story. Y'all watch Demon Slayer yet?
No.
Demon Slayer is real dope.
I've watched a couple episodes, but I haven't really just jumped all the way into it, if you know what I mean. I've seen
the thing I tell about people, if you love Demon Slayer season 1, then you're gonna love the series because Demon Slayer season 1 is vanilla compared to the series. And the series is hardcore, but it's vanilla. It's vanilla. Like it's wild. They just finished the manga of that.
It's done?
Yeah, they just finished the manga. So it's gonna be like a 3-season show. They're gonna come out with the movie, then gonna come out season 2. Then I guess they're gonna wrap up with season 3, I'm assuming, unless they do some filler.
Fuck.
I
swear to God, it's supposed to rain the next like 5 days, but
it's apparently supposed to.
Sun outside.
It's oh yeah. So how y'all feel about these stimulus checks?
Hell yeah, God bless America. Give me that shit.
I'm not excited because I don't feel like getting my hopes up until I see that shit hit my account.
They vote for it Monday.
I ain't getting no hopes up. I ain't nothing. And until I see that comma and those blue numbers, because it's blue whenever you get a deposit. It's red whenever something gets taken out. When I see them blue numbers, so do you think it's gonna happen? Because we know where it's sitting at, and we know who majority control is that particular.
I feel like it's gonna happen because they're really trying to fight off this recession. I think it's gonna happen. They're really trying to fight off this recession, so I think it's gonna happen.
Oh my God! Listen, that shit right around the corner.
Did you see what Mark Cuban said? Mark Cuban said.
Oh, maybe.
Mark Cuban said something like everybody should get like a check every 2 weeks or every month for a certain amount of time.
Yes.
But the thing is, you need to spend it within like that time, or it resets over. So because people that save up the money. You know, if you're just trying to save up the money, you ain't helping the economy. The point is to help the economy and spend.
I'm gonna help it more if I save my money up and I can make big moves in a couple months versus just fucking it up.
I mean, I agree with that, but also like you have your paychecks or whatever else to save. You use this check to pay bills and invest in yourself. Still,
they want you to pretty much go splurge with this money. Basically.
Yeah, I was gonna say, okay, so here's the slight difference between that is you can still do what you said, Jalen. You just got to think about what you're going to do. What he's saying is don't just get your money and sit in there and hoard and sit on that shit. So you could make money moves still. Because here's the thing, even if let's say I take my money, first thing I plan on doing is investing it in stocks that I saw fit. That's still helping out the economy because I'm technically putting money directly, I'm putting it directly into a company. So it's still
or invest into the podcast.
See,
yeah, investing more into invest some in the podcast, whatever else. It's things where like you can invest into, and then because everybody back to work, so we get the stimulus and people are back to work. You can use your work paychecks and save. They can't take that out, so they take the other type of check out because they give you a debit card that replenishes. You see what I'm saying?
Can't tell me what to do. Once that money hit my account, they can't tell me what to do with that shit, bro. Point blank.
Well, here's the thing, Javen.
I'll
the money hits your account.
I would withdraw that shit, make it look like I spent it, and that should be sitting under my bed, nigga.
Not if it was a type of system where it was a credit, or there's a credit thing where you pretty much you can buy whatever you want, but you can't deposit.
Yeah, the thing about putting it on a card, bro.
You say what?
Like there's talks about putting it on a card instead and mailing you the card. That's how you know that I don't trust you. Put that shit on a card.
They actually did that Mark Cuban idea.
You say what?
If they did that Mark Cuban idea, I'd get us all grills.
I'm getting a grill anyway. I'm not gonna lie. That was the plan with my stimulus check. I ain't got no stimulus check, but if I get one, it's going straight in my mouth, nigga. Like, you gonna know immediately.
Are you gonna put anything on it?
I'm gonna get my whole mouth. All top, all bottom, I'm gonna get diamond cuts.
I want vintage gold.
Are you trying to get the slug? You're trying to just get golds, Jesse.
Yeah, I'm trying to get vintage gold. I'm really just want vintage gold for me.
If I was to get a grill again, I'm definitely trying to put a cooler in there. You feel me?
Oh, you want some ice? You want some
Oh yes, sir. I'm trying to have a cooler in my mouth. You feel me? Yeah.
Look, I'm going for it. I got 3 Yeezys on the way for the last 3 months. 4 months.
3 Yeezys.
No, for 4 months. I'm tired of it. I'm about to send them back on principle and order them from somewhere else.
Whoa. You got Yeezys that are supposed to be shipped to you, but they haven't showed up yet? Is that what you're saying?
Because of quarantine and stuff.
Fuck that. I ordered this camera this week. And it's here.
No, that's why I'm mad. So it was really gonna be a surprise that I was gonna bust out some Yeezy because y'all ain't never seen me dressed in a minute. It's been a long time. So I was like, all right, Yeezy's gonna be in before we ever podcast again. They still ain't came. I was gonna bust out. Oh, they was gonna be clean. I got some Yeezy boots because Kanye been still dropping Yeezy. So I was about to cop some. I'm about to send them back on principle. On principle. I'm about to order them from somewhere else. Nah, they didn't disrespected me. I was gonna show out with some Yeezys.
Your shit probably on the interstate somewhere.
You was gonna see me with these Yeezys looking like Fabo. Yeezys a completely different color than my outfit. I was about to be hard, bro. I had some lime green ones, some Yeezy boots lime green.
I think I know which ones you're talking about.
Oh, they was hard, bro. I had some cookies and creams coming through. Oh, they was hard, bro.
I never got into the shoe culture like that.
Like shoes in general, or just Yeezys?
I'm a Win West dude, so
in general. I mean, I got I like to keep some decent looking shoes, I guess, but
shoe game was like part of the culture where we had, Jordan, because I was from Chicago, was the thing, right? Like, usually Chicago, you had to have Jordans, right? So it's Jordans and Air Force Ones, and I had just I wasn't the big one because like my nephew literally had an attic full, and I'm not joking. The top part of the house was shoes of his.
Nigga trip.
I believe you.
It was a culture,
I know some
bro.
people like.
I
know some people that like people get a 2-bedroom, but it'll just be them, and then the second bedroom would just be shoes.
Yeah,
just be like a collection of shoes.
Crazy.
I don't even have a crazy shoe collection now, but when I first got with my girl, she was like, "You got so many shoes," and I was like, "This ain't even a lot. I don't really got a shoe collection." But to her, that's how much like from the culture I come from. I had stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks on shoes, but it wasn't even that crazy to me. I was like, this ain't nothing. If anybody saw my shoe collection now, they laugh at me from the Midwest. But to her, she was like, wow. She was like, look how many you got. I was like, yeah. When you're just a product of your culture, like, part of my culture was shoe collections and dog fighting. I wasn't a part of another, but, whatever. But, I can't say that. People are like, you like dog fighting. No, shut up. You don't know. Go and get mad at Spain. Get mad at the white people before you come in. That's all I'm trying to say.
And bullfighting.
Yeah, get mad at the white people before you step to me.
So yeah, anybody that doesn't know this, like bullfighting is it's not just the Toro, and they run through the flag and the bull looks stupid. No, them bulls die. They kill the bulls. Okay?
And don't forget forget how people
Yeah,
treat
those bulls
tigers,
die, bro.
how they treat wild animals, how
Wait, when
treat
they do the
horses.
bullfights?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the bullfights, the bulls get killed.
All the
Not
time.
in all of them, right?
Yeah, that's the
I
goal.
mean,
The goal is to kill the
the ones
bull.
that are good enough to make it.
The goal,
That's
the
what it's
goal
all
of
about,
bullfight is
killing
to
the
kill.
fucking bull?
Yeah, the goal
Yeah.
is for a person to kill a bull.
Yeah, the matador.
But you see,
the
they don't talk
matador,
about
he's the
that.
bullfighter.
They don't talk about that. They talk about Michael Vick. They don't talk about bullfight. They don't talk about the white people.
That's
Bullfighting.
crazy.
It's
I did not
a
know that. I thought it
man
was just
and a
like
ring.
entertainment for a minute. Then they put the bull back up and we do it again next week.
No. What they always show you, because it's graphic as fuck, they always show you a bullfighter in there, and they show you bullfighting going wrong. They show you the bullfighter getting hit and shit like that. No, when it goes successfully, that bull dies.
You post the Toro, stab, Toro, stab, Toro, stab.
Yeah, that's also what happens. Every time he holds up the flag, the red thing or whatever, and he runs through it, while he's running through it, stab.
Oh, wow.
Actually, the bull getting pissed. The bull isn't getting pissed off at the color red. He's getting pissed off because he sees movement, and every time he charges the fucking thing, he's getting injured.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Yeah,
Bro.
but
do the
they don't want to
flag
talk
thing.
about those cultures. And they don't talk about how people be clipping off horse tails and be doing all this other inhumane animal stuff to it. But whatever,
Clipping dog ears and tails.
they don't want to talk about. But they want to talk about other people. But they don't want to talk about all that other type stuff. Also, I got a shout out this week. You'll be proud of this. A white person told me and was like, "I understand where you was coming from, Jesse, last year. Remember how I say I'll be hardcore on liberals about being racist?
Yeah.
They were telling me like I see what you was coming from. I understood. It was like I kept reading about it and seeing. And I was like, oh, this is why he kept thinking. This is why he saw. He was like saying we're slightly racist. We wasn't seeing. He was just like, and he was like apologizing, like I see what you're saying. Because a lot of people get so caught up because they think they're so morally right for choosing a side that they kind of forget themselves. And it's like, yeah, because there's degrees, there's ways to being racist, and people don't understand that. A lot of people don't understand race. We need to teach that. And I was like, thank you. That made me feel good. Like, wow, they really understand where this is coming from. Because people just think, oh, I got a black cousin. Oh, I date black people. I got a black child. They just think they get that pass. And that's not how it is.
People having black kids, they really be thinking they niggas. They just like, nigga, you not part of this shit. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, you're not, man. You're not. People be thinking they have black babies and now they can say the N-word. They can speak on black situations and black, circumstances. It's like, bro, like, you is not, like, no matter how many black nuts you swallow, you not black. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because you
cool.
fucked on a
I
black
appreciate
dick, don't make you black.
white parents that understand that. Like, I've seen them feel like they understand and they raise their child for a mix of both. Because I feel like that's how you got to raise biracial. You need to make them very aware. And people forget that. You got to make your kids aware of who they are in society. And that's not to take away, not to fight in society to be more, right? If I have a black kid, I'm not going to make them not be aware, like, yo, you black. This is how life is. But this is not to discourage you. Like, when I was growing up with my parents, they were kind of discouraging, but I understood because they came through the whole civil rights movement.
Yeah.
So I understood where they came from with that type of thing, But now in this culture, we need to be more uplifting the kids.
That had to be difficult for that generation of black people, right? Well, for some of them, anyways, to try to raise kids to try to raise your kids to be like, hey, we're all created equally. But at the same time, though, don't trust them. Don't trust them at all. Don't trust them. But y'all go out there, y'all have fun, y'all play tag and all that shit, but you watch that motherfucker. But y'all go out there, y'all have a good old time. When y'all come back and y'all get tired, y'all make you something cold to drink, watch that motherfucker. But at the same time, y'all enjoy yourselves out there. Good old blessed time. If they start tripping, you call me. That's hard as fuck to raise your kids on a dynamic like that.
My parents never told me to be mindful of
my
white
parents
people.
let me know.
They never did. Well, my parents would
I
tell
ain't
me
gonna say
shit
they
like,
told me to be mindful. Like they didn't tell me to be mindful, but they were just like, at the end of the day, nigga, know where you sit in the pecking order. All right, you can't do everything that everybody else in your group of friends.
yeah, that's what I would get.
I didn't get that talk to be mindful till I moved to the South.
Oh,
It was
absolutely.
because the
You better
Texarkana
come correct
area, the
down
small
here,
town area,
Playboy.
is where I got to talk like, hey, this area is different. And I went through a
Texarkana
culture shock.
is different though. Like it really is. Like even from a nigga who from Texas, Texarkana is different, bro. Like
It is.
Houston and San
Oh,
Antonio
that's
ain't
well,
like that.
Texarkana to Houston. Oh, that shit. Oh, come on, that's night and day.
And you know, I used to get real upset. Like I used to get upset when like white women didn't want to date me because they parents racist. I used to get really not even white women, Asian women, Mexican women. Like it used to affect me. But then like I got to a point where I understood, right? Like I was like, you know what? If you want a whole and want to respect your parents, I'm not gonna fault you for it. I'm not gonna take away your character because you were raised a certain way because I understand culture now. And before I didn't understand the dynamic of keeping to certain cultures.
Right.
You know?
White
I used
people
to
are
be
good
like
at
that
that though.
too.
That's
But
why I
now-
love good white people. They preserve their culture. They preserve their line, their lineage.
Everybody but African Americans do, or black people.
Actually, I was gonna say that
We
right there.
don't
I'm
do
saying
that
that's not a
shit.
white thing. That's a everybody except
But
black people in the U.S. thing.
But that's why
we need to start doing that shit.
Okay,
we so scared of being correct. People are scared to tell their kids don't bring no white women home no more. You used to hear that growing up. Now you don't hear people telling their kids that type of shit no more. Now it's love who you want to love. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else does the same thing though. Mexicans, blacks, Mexicans, white, Asians, Jews. You bring home somebody that look like you,
bro.
If we say it's reverse racism.
In the philosophy school, people got so mad because in philosophy class and stuff, people got mad because I talked about preserving your culture and not dating, and everybody was like, "What? Don't you date white women?" I'm like, nah, bro, I understand. Like, we need to preserve our culture. We need culture. I come from a place that know, and everybody was real tripping, but nobody could argue with me on it. I stated on all these different cultures, using Asian culture, Middle Eastern culture, European culture, certain black culture. I was like, nah, like I understand culture. You know, there's a lineage thing. We create with our families and pass it down over years, right? I agree with it, but at the same time, you see in the chat, I always be bringing that type of stuff up.
Forward, you thinking ahead.
You see that. But you see there in that chat, I always be telling us like, bro, we need to get in this mentality. We need to stop being so afraid to be let down. We need to get out of this solo mentality and to get more in a group mentality. Every time I'll be like, bro, we need to come more together, whatever else. We need to do more as a group because I'll be like, Middle Eastern people, Asian people, all these other people, they doing this. Why aren't we? We so caught up with these weird prides that are set to separate us. I'll be telling us like we need to become more of a culture together. But I say it starts with us. That's why I be hard on you, Jamie. That's why I be telling you, bro.
I think most black people in the US are raised like boxers. And that's why. That's why you see it. When you think of a boxer thinks about himself, herself, if you want to go that route, and how they can survive in the ring against the other person. But there's always this champion that people want to push up and shit. So it makes it harder. I'm just like network.
This is why I listen to
work you speak of. I mean, we talk about this like shit the past 3 weeks in a row. You even see it in the you see it in the hip hop groups. That's boxer talk. I'm the best rapper in here. Nigga, that's what a boxer was saying. Can't nobody whoop my motherfucking ass. Can't nobody knock me out. I'm the champ. What the fuck y'all want? That's the mentality. So it's hard for a lot of people. You got to break it. You got to figure out how to undo some shit. It's like trying to undo a tangled up headphone wire. The only way to do it is just one strand at a time. So I don't know.
But that's
I think
why
what y'all got going.
People, I look at interviews and I respect people like Dan Dash, Cameron. Who else really be?
Dan Dash is the main do it by yourself ass nigga there is.
No, but he was talking about him like he put Kanye on, bro. He be working with people. I be seeing like.
I want to
be honest, Dame Dash.
I want to fuck with him.
Dame Dash put a lot of pieces together. That nigga didn't sign the contract, bro.
His track record ain't really all that good. I mean, honestly, keeping it real. Other than Jay-Z, he did good with that.
Kanye.
Nah, look, what I'm saying is this. He got a good eye for talent. He does. He can spot who has talent. But as far as his business deals with these niggas, they always fall apart. Now, him and Rockaware, I don't know. That was a great thing. But I know we tried to work with Currency after that. And people who post Hove or even Hove too, there was nobody in the industry who could say they worked with Damon Dash and it was a good experience. I have yet to hear that story from anybody.
I ain't never. There's certain people I ain't heard never say anything negative about, like Cameron and stuff. I haven't heard nothing.
I'm sure he got people that. I'm sure he got his people. Bro. But I'm saying, so I know he did do good with Hov, Cameron, and Ye. We know he did good by them three.
Okay. What about Gucci, Kanye, Jeezy, Boosie, let me see, ASAP's. I'm trying to think of who else. There's plenty of other people like that do good. Like I said, Cameron. That
how did they work with him? In what regard?
No. I'm talking about
he's just naming other people in general.
That just help out. You hear stories like they always there. They front the money. Like they ain't tripping. They're not screwing people out of money. I'm like, all right. If Dan Dash a bad example, how about all these other people? Rick Ross.
Yeah,
Master P. Tyler.
Master P. Yeah, I can't forget about Master P. Ice Cube.
Yeah.
There's plenty of people that go out their way and pay people and help them. That's the type of thing. Not Diddy, but others. Who we paying? There's plenty of people, but I like when I see that type of black unity. They be coming through, like Master P. Throw money, help them out.
I feel like anytime you start working on a fire song, then Diddy is just summoned. Like you could be in the studio working on a song, and then like you just start hearing noises, and you turn around the corner. He's bad boy. You need some help with that? You need some help with that shit? You need a music video, nigga? I got you.
Diddy the weirdest.
But anyways, yeah, man, we got a whole bunch of these.
I was watching the video.
Diddy weird or me?
Huh? No, Diddy weird. I was watching the video, and this nigga was like, kind of like complaining, kind of whining. He was like talking to Fabulous. He was like, yeah, you be going on all these parties and shit. You never invite me. Why you don't want to party with me? I be asking you to hang out. You never want to hang out. And Fabulous was looking like, nigga, because you weird as fuck. But he didn't say that. But it was like, Diddy was really like upset because like Fabulous wasn't spending no time with this nigga, dog. Like, it was weird. And then the nigga, I seen
Diddy is like Drake, but for celebrities.
Huh?
I said Diddy is like Drake, but for celebrities. He just gets
Drake
emotional when. No, Drake is like Drake for women. I'm saying,
I dig what you're saying.
The way that Drake acts towards women is how Diddy acts towards celebrity. He's just like, why you ain't fucking with me? Like, why you?
Diddy trying to be so hard to be cool and be the smooth dude. Diddy really want the spotlight.
Yeah, he does. Even my mama said that a long time ago. She was like, I don't like Diddy because he tries too hard to be smart.
My aunt told me the same thing when we used to watch BET Awards. She's like, Diddy just tries so
nigga
hard
is
to be
always there. He's like, bro, B.I.G. will be up there to get the award. He's like, I just want y'all to see me real quick. What's up? I put that nigga on. I funded that nigga. I just want y'all to know that.
When he was Swag?
I forgot about that shit. That nigga
changed his name to Swag.
You gotta be a weird ass nigga to tell people and he was dead ass serious. Like, my name is Swag now. The fuck? Like, he's like 40 years old doing that shit. Like, what are you talking about?
Bro, he really want to be cool. That's why I like, but like I was saying, like anybody that really go out their way and like be like, even if they get into it, because that's what I liked about Cameron. I saw his recent interview. He was like, he want to break out the deal. I like, don't give him 4K, give him 900,000. And he got Joel's to get 900,000 to get out the deal. He didn't keep him on the contract. I like people like that.
Who's
everything? Cameron.
Oh, nice.
And it was like other people like that. Like when they go out the way, like Ross or anybody that be like, they need money. I got you. They got your back. Or T-Pain, when T-Pain said he was doing everything free in the beginning, and he told every person that paid him back and still did things with him. He's like, a lot of people did it, but a lot of people did. That's the type of thing I respect. That's unity. That's what we need to do. We need to work together. Y'all be
yep. So, niggas, final thoughts?
All right, pop it off. What's your final thought?
Go outside. Now that Corona's over, I hope people realize the value of socializing and meeting people and hanging out and just doing shit. And and don't believe everything the news tell you. They is only trying to scare you most of the time, and that's really all I got to say.
What about you?
If you plan on staying inside, do what I'm doing. Go to the CIA and FBI databases and just start looking up shit. Just start poking your head around. It's free access. I'm not hacking into any servers or any shit they put up themselves. So, I done figured out some crazy shit.
Yeah,
so I'm just saying, I'm looking up there's this psychic police out there. Psychic police.
What?
That
Police
alien,
that saw
that
me.
alien. Get ready for the second war in 5 years. Okay,
Now,
so
yeah, some
And,
interesting shit out there on the databases.
you know how I ended. Time to give out my little passage. This one is he doesn't get enough credit in my eyes, but I feel like he deserves it. The kid pulled the 4 out a little quicker. You might end up this reason your homies will have to pour out a little liquor. Every stack that draws out a little thicker, I get brain, kick the whores out a little quicker. You kids rap, that's cool. But the kids rap in jewels. The kid clap that tool, kidnap that fool. You don't want to wake up getting told that your kid's trapped at school. When the time's right, I'm going to put this 9 right to the left side of your head and push your mind right. It's still nothing but a G thing, and I thought you knew. And I'm about to do the numbers that they thought you do. Still don't know me? Still jump in Alex? The chain so icy. I got chills bumps up my neck. The narcs heard how the krills pumping the jets. Still bumping your decks. Still dumping the text still. That was a passage by Fabuloso. Thank you.
By who?
Nice.
Fabulous. Can't deny it.
Who?
Fabulous.
Fabulous.
Y'all didn't hear them bars?
I
I
did.
did.
I was about to say, bro, that was straight bars I just read.
I was
I
gonna
was
say
trying to figure out who it was.
Jadakiss.
He said,
I
thought it was something like
that's
that.
cool. But that the kids wrapped in jewels, the kid clapped that tool, kidnapped that fool. You don't want to wake up.
It was definitely a New York nigga. I could tell that shit. Bro.
You know how I knew it? It was about that put the gun on your left and push your mind right. That made me think it was
He
Jadakiss for
said,
some
when
reason.
the time's right,
That was a hard
right
line. Though.
to the left side of your head and put your mind right.
Yeah, that was hard.
Yes,
that was
the line. I was like, is that Jadakiss?
You don't get enough credit. Fab was one of the rappers I really feel had bars every time he came up to the stage. He didn't get enough credit.
That's
And
true.
he was always dressed, always the most swag, always the best bar, but he never really got, like, he was there, but he was never top dog.
Is he like the New York Ludacris?
Pretty much.
Like, no,
But he
Ludacris
go
got his
hard,
respect.
but for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's been another episode. We get back to our normal format. We are now Freeman. It's been James T. West, Robert Neville, Mike Laurie.
We out.
Fuck that. We've been
Thank you.
free.
Thank you all the
At the
people
same
that
time,
tuned
we're
in.
not.
We appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Thank you for real for y'all watching this.
Whatever you do, don't you contract anything out there. And I'm talking past COVID.
Put your mask on your Jimmy hat.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely do that. Holler, y'all.
All right.